But here you have it. That's the first tick on the index. 20,200. So we're, within kissing distance of those all-time highs.
18 points more.
18 points away. I think it's just us, right, who bother about these few points here and there. The market doesn't care. The market is rejoicing in any case. So very strong opening. 82 points higher now on the index. The Sensex is up about 230 odd points. Let's take it straight to the gainers because let's find out what's leading the market. By the way, the mid-cap index is having a very strong showing. 0.6% higher on the mid-cap index. NTPC, Adani Ports, Asian Paints, M&M, couple of your top gainers. Very strong numbers from Bajaj Auto, so that stock should also come up for you on your screen. L&T, some other heavyweights like Hero MotoCorp, that double upgrade on Hero MotoCorp, that's leading that chart there. Reliance, Hindalco, UPL are all trending in the green. ITC is also batting for the bulls this morning. 20,212 now on the index, so just about getting there. On the downside, you have Wipro, HDFC Bank, Maruti Suzuki. Okay, there's nothing really. I mean, hardly any stocks in the red this morning. Just maybe some underperformance is what you're seeing. Bajaj Auto now is down about 0.3%, maybe coming in for some profit taking, but more on that later. Your top gainers continue to be names like Apollo Hospitals, NTPC, Ultratech Cement. So very good opening for the market.
Oh yes, absolutely. And mid-caps are firing away. Look at the gap, the differential between the Nifty and the mid-cap index. Mid-cap index is already up 0.75%. That's how strong the morning has been. Some names then, ITD cementation on the back of the order wins is up 11% straight away. And look at that move on Delta Corp. It put on 8-9% by the time we closed yesterday. And now it's putting on another 7%. The whole buzz is that they're getting some sort of a relief from one of the high courts as far as that GST demand notice is concerned. But, the last word hasn't been said on this. So one needs to perhaps tread with a lot of caution as the matter remains sub judice. 6% up on Delta for what it's worth. Kesoram is up 5% straight away. Let's check out what Ultratech is doing. Ultratech is managing some green as well. About 1.5% up on Ultratech Cement. Protean e-governance government came out with the numbers for the first quarter. Growth looked quite okay, 2.5% up on that stock. So those are some of the early movers. But beyond news, if I look at gainers today, then there are interesting names. Prestige Estates is off to a very good start. EIL from the PSU space is up about 4-5% as well. And Peninsula Land, because by the way, the tie-up that Delta Corp has done in terms of getting into real estate, that's with Peninsula Land. That stock's up about 5% as well. So these are some of the early movers. Ircon, again, I'm seeing a lot of public sector companies on the price and volume charts. BEL, Ircon, all off to a positive start. So there we have it. Prashant, 20,000. 216, 217, you want to count more? 5 points left.
Yeah, I think we hit a high. At least on my screen.
2220 is what I saw.
Let me just see what the high is. The high, at least on my screen, is 20,222.8. We are nitpicking here, but I mean, if you're counting highs and, decimal points matter.
Oh, there you have it. There it is, 28,222.
So I think we've hit a new high. Okay. So the last high was made on the 15th of September. And we are now at a fresh all-time high on the Nifty. At least we've hit it today after a spectacular move that we've seen, in the month of November. This week actually is pretty good. It's the week actually is worth 2% on the Nifty. I mean, and of course, the month itself has been pretty solid with the market looking very, very good. So strong gains continue. The Nifty Bank, I don't think is... eventually that it can't be that the Nifty is at a new high and continues moving higher, and 35% of the overall weight does not participate. So eventually that will come through as well. But for now, we got about 1/3% on the bank index, the Nifty Bank Index as well. So new fresh highs coming in this Friday.
Oh, absolutely. Exciting times, right, if you're a bull in this market. And what a year it's been. I mean, we've had our fair share of, things thrown at us, bad cues thrown at us, whether it is, we started off with, of course, now the Israel-Palestine war. I remember the lows that we hit at that time. There were those Fed rate hikes. Last year, we had the Russia-Ukraine war. So put all of that together, this market has just been sort of climbing every wall of worry. I think it's also the kind of FI participation that has come through in the last couple of months. It's sort of intensified, and India has become the preferred market, with almost most of the experts that we speak to.
Absolutely. But I'd say that this year has also been a story of India itself, of Indian investors and this country, domestic-facing companies. Look at the stocks that are, responding very well to that GDP number today. Look at the stocks that are highest on the index, NTPC, L&T. And it's not like this rally has just started in these stocks. They've had a fantastic year, and they keep going on from strength to strength. IT hasn't been the best performer for obvious reasons, but we've had so many local stories, defense, and all of them seem to be running even now.
Absolutely. We have